Dobar dan, poštovani gledalci, ovo je Teša Podkast. Evo nas u Budimpešti u zgradi parlamentarnih stranaka. Sa nama je gospodin Laszlo Toroczkai, predsjednik stranke Mihalja, naša kuća, antiglobalističke, suverenističke mađarske stranke. Köszönöm szépen, thanks for being a part of our podcast.
I hvala lepo.
Thank you. You received death threats from Azov because of your stance towards the war in Ukraine. What is your official stance towards war in Ukraine?
This is a war between USA, Americans, and Russia. This is not a war between Ukrainian people and Russian people. This is a war which is a part of that global plan which would like create a new world order. But this would be a unipolar world order, and we don't support this idea. We don't support this globalist idea. And you know that it doesn't matter who will win in this war, because Volodymyr Zelenski already sold the territory of Ukraine, already sold the lands, the grounds of Ukraine, for example, to the BlackRock. Do you know what is the BlackRock? This
fund.
Yes, based on financiers, especially American financiers, who bought everything in Ukraine. And Zelenski first trip after the beginning of the war was in Washington, the capital of USA, because he signed a contract with the BlackRock. So this is the problem, and I don't think that the Ukrainian people know this fact about their future.
Also, there is an issue with ethnic cleansing of the Hungarian minority in Zakarpattia region.
Yes, of course, we have really big problems with the government, Ukrainian government, because you know, when they attack the Hungarian minority in Transcarpathia, we cannot be in silence. We cannot wait until the end of the war, because this is like in silence, of course, but this is like a genocide, because the Hungarian community will disappear in Transcarpathia if we will not say anything, if we will not do anything. And everybody forget that there was a referendum in 1991 in Ukraine. This is the referendum of the independent Ukraine, and this referendum also decided that Transcarpathia should be an autonomous, independent region in Ukraine. But the Ukrainian government forget this decision. I think this is an illegal situation in Transcarpathia.
Today, in a lot of the areas of the world, Viktor Orban has become kind of a synonymous with Hungary. Viktor Orban is, in a lot of the cases, respected because people think he's leading the sovereignist policy. But as someone who is deeply involved in Hungarian politics, is it so? Is Viktor Orban what we think he is?
You know, Viktor Orban's politics, Viktor Orban's policy, and the policy of the Fidesz is a fake policy, because Viktor Orban originally was a liberal politician. He was the vice president of the International Liberal Organization during the 90s. And he became a nationalist politician, but unfortunately, I cannot believe that it was really honest changing what happened with the Fidesz. For example, if you see their communications, this is fantastic. This is a very good professional communications, and of course, all the nationalists all over Europe want to follow Orbán Viktor and the Fidesz. But if you see the facts, if you see that Orbán Viktor as a hero defend Europe against the mass immigration, in fact, nothing changed at the Hungarian-Serbian border. What's happening at the border? I live exactly on the Hungarian-Serbian border as a farmer, and I could see the situation every day on the border of the European Union, because this is also the border of the European Union. And what is happening? The Hungarian policemen catch the migrants, the illegal migrants, on the territory of Hungary. And as a taxi driver, they take back to the Serbian side. They send them back to the territory of Serbia without any consequence, so they can come back to Hungary after a few hours. So they can try several times, and finally, of course, they could go to Germany, they could go to the European Union. This is just cinema. This is a theater on the border, on the Hungarian-Serbian border, and we Hungarians and Serbians who lives exactly next to the border, our life is destroyed by the Hungarian government, because the territory of the Hungarian-Serbian border is like a war zone now, because the mass migration is an organized crime, and those migrants, especially from Afghanistan, from Pakistan, from the Middle East, who organize this crime, they live in the Serbian side, especially in Subotica, Sobotka in Hungarian language. And these criminals terrorize the people, the local people on the Serbian side. They have guns, machine guns, and they usually use these guns. And the Hungarian Serbian governments should do something with this situation, because the leaders of the European Union will not solve this problem. So my problem is that when Orbán Viktor and the Fidesz talk about these very important issues, this is just communication. They usually talk against the sanction by the European Union. Of course, we also are against all these sanctions, which will destroy the European economic, not Russian economic. All these sanctions came from USA, from global and from global financiers. This is their interest, not this is not a European interest. So they will not destroy Russia, but they will destroy all Europe. And Orbán Viktor and the Fidesz usually talk against the sanction, but it's not enough, because they support the sanctions when they are in Brussels. This is our problems.
Did the fence help?
We need the border fence. Especially, it was my idea. So, of course, I support the border fence.
So, Orbán stole your idea?
Yes. But I was very happy when he has stolen my idea, because the most important for me, not my personal interest, the most important for me to defend Europe, to defend Hungary, and also all Europe against this mass immigration, because this mass immigration will destroy all our European nations, the Serbian and the Hungarian nations as well.
There was an issue 6 months ago with a migrant state near Horgosh. Migrants have set up a camp and declared a state there.
Yes, the border fence is not enough. So we need the border fence. We also need border fences around Europe, not only on the border of the European Union. We should erect border fences around Serbia as well, on the Serbian-Macedonian border, or the Bulgarian-Serbian border, and you know that the problem, if we have a border fence without useful laws, the border fence is useless. The problem, what I said before, the police should arrest them and arrest the human smugglers from Pakistan, any other countries, and we should send all the criminals, all the human smugglers, traffickers to the prison, for a long time. And we also should send the illegal migrants, not to Serbia, to Africa. We have a very good example. The British government made an agreement with the government of Rwanda about this issue. So if the British government could send the illegal migrants to Africa, we also could do it.
For the end of this interview, I would like to talk about the future of Serb-Hungarian relations, despite the fact that Serbs and Hungarians have troublesome past like many other nations do. French and German had many different wars and conflict. Is there a place for better cooperation between Hungary and Serbia? And there is something behind us that we would like to show. Please, camera. What is this behind us?
First of all, of course, there are always historical problems between the neighbors, especially between the neighbors, between French or German people, or Serbian and Hungarian people. But we should focus to those historical events when we could cooperate, we could fight together for our countries, for our nations, and for all Christianity, all Europe. And this painting is the best example, because this man, Silađi Mihalj, was the leader, was the captain of the fortress of Belgrade. And you can see the fortress, the medieval fortress in the Middle Ages of Belgrade. This was a fantastic historical battle, the siege of Belgrade, when Hungarian and Serbian soldiers could defend all Europe, and of course Hungary and Serbia against the Ottoman Empire. I would like to focus this part of our common history, because we must understand that if we will not be able to cooperate together, if we will not be able to fight together, our nations, the Serbian, Hungarian, and other European nations will fall, will disappear, because this is the plan. This is the plan of Brussels. This is the plan those American financiers, for example, Larry Fink, one of the leaders of the BlackRock, or George Soros, of course, and other financiers who doesn't want to see independent European nations. And this is the first and the most important issue in the 21st century. So we should cooperate, and we should focus to the best part of our common history.
Mr. Toroczkai, since today your political party is organizing a big international conference of the sovereignist and anti-globalist parties, I will not take more of your time, and thanks a lot for the interview.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.